Summarize what you have learned in class. The first question. I learned many different things, but the number one thing that really opened my mind was how deceptive and how persuasive marketing and advertisements could be. I learned this from many different lessons. Maybe the lesson from whenever we dug in deep of how companies could break laws and regulation, whether it's from tracking a young child's information, getting in trouble from that, or the video like last class where we talked about specific circumstances where companies broke these rules like Target or Red Bull. I didn't really know how deceptive and how persuading and how these advertisements can persuade you without you even knowing. So I learned a lot about advertisements. I feel like that was the number one thing. And number two, what was the first impression about this advertising class? I didn't have a good impression at first because there was so much confusion about the scheduling, whether it was in person or online. I showed up to the class 2 different times, not knowing that it was an online class. But this is because I joined late, and then since I joined late, like right before ad drop, I didn't receive the email for that it was an online class. So I was really confused, and I'm glad it all worked out though. But what's my impression now? I thought it was a good class. I liked the professor. She did a great job with the time that she had to prepare for this class and teach it. She was very engaging. She called upon kids, which I like that style of teaching, rather than letting, it's a marketing course. You have to be able to speak. So I do like that in her style of teaching. So it was a good class. I feel like it could have been better on SEU's standpoint and their side. I feel like they could have, done a little bit more for us. But, that's another story for another time. Number 4, what advice would I give a student who's interested in taking this class? I'd say, most of all, try to actively apply these skills in your real life, whether it's your personal business or whether it's, some type of actively using these skills. These skills will stick a lot more, and they will be more engraved in your brain rather than just sitting on a Zoom call and listening. If you take what you have from the Zoom call and actively apply it to your life, or you try to envision what is an actual advertisement, like using what we've learned, then I think it sticks a little bit more and you learn more. Number 5, what's your favorite Bible verse that you want to share with a future classmate? I don't think this is really marketing related, but I will just do my personal Bible verse. But Romans 8:28, for all things work together for the good of those who love God and who are called according to his purpose. I like this verse because it just reminds us to walk in your current day with confidence and with joy and happiness. You don't let anything ruin your day, whether it's in the future or in the past, because everything happens for your good if you love God. And that is according to the Bible, the book of all books. So always walk with confidence, always walk with joy, always walk with happiness, because everything that happens to you, whether in your opinion it's good or bad, it is for your good according to the word. So be happy, be joyous, take this class, and make the most of it. So if you're watching this, professor, thank you for the great class. I really appreciate it. I know there was a short notice on teaching and stuff like that, so I appreciate your effort. Thank you.